All right, folks, welcome to Buttkicker NSRA Sunday Select Series. Stephen Lane up here in the booth tonight to call the action. This is our season 14 round one opener. I'm gonna turn my mic down just a little bit. Looks like I got a little bit loud there, but that's all right. I'd like to welcome everybody out here tonight. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty good field showing up for the season opener. So welcome everybody. MaxspeedTV. Again, this is the NSRA Buttkicker Sunday Night Select Series, round one of a new season. It's going to be a little bit of learning curve for me tonight, guys. Y'all just bear with me. Again, this is going to be my second solo broadcast. Like I said, looks like we've got a good field. Looks like about 25 drivers so far tonight. So while they're still in practice, we've got about 18 minutes of practice left. We're going to go ahead and pay a few bills here. So hang tight. We'll be right back. Back live and during their practice session right now. Still 14 minutes left. Again, we got a great field here tonight for our season opener here at NSRA. We still got some more people that's still going to be coming in. A little bit different tonight than what we normally do. I know Joshua is usually up here in the booth, but he is broadcasting on another MaxspeedTV broadcast over at SRU. So So if you haven't checked that out, be sure you go hit him up as well. Guys, like I said, we're looking at a good bit. We're going to be at Daytona tonight. I'm going to go ahead and go through some of our pre-race analytics right now. Wind at a 7 mile an hour. Out of the southeast, shouldn't be too bad of a wind. Hopefully, air temp of 76 degrees, track temp of 81 degrees. We're doing 80 laps tonight. And this race is actually sponsored by Mr. Paul Cervone. We'll get him up here in the booth here in just a few minutes. But he is going to be sponsoring our race, the Candy Shack 200. I should say Candy Shack Motorsports 200. So special shout out to Paul for sponsoring the race tonight. Unlimited tires tonight, so they got a pretty good tire budget here, so we ain't gonna worry about that too much. Fuel window at about 50%. So they're probably gonna get probably around 30 laps or so. Maybe a little bit less. We're gonna figure that out here in just a little bit. Pit road speed's gonna be at 55, pace speed at 70. So really good night tonight. We're gonna go ahead and step away, play our national anthem, provided by Madison Rising. Y'all hang tight.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
All right, folks, we are back again. Special thanks to Madison Rising for providing the national anthem to MaxspeedTV. Again, we're still trying to get some things dialed in here, so everything down. We've got about 8 minutes of practice left. Right now, we got 3 viewers out there. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let you know every time MaxspeedTV goes live. We're gonna get try to get Bubba Whittingham up here real quick if we can. Have a visit with him. We get Mr. Bubba up here. Mr. Bubba, you got a copy?
Hello there, Mr. Lane. How is your evening?
Man, so far so good. We're green across the board. Everything's looking good, man. Ready for a new season, season 14, round 1. Big, huge sponsor with Buttkicker coming on board. Man, it's Daytona 80 laps. What do you expect tonight?
So far, it's going to be great. I think we're excited to have MaxspeedTV broadcasting with all of its legendary popularity out there. But also, with Buttkicker coming on board, a big-time sponsor like that, this is also a lot of drivers. So we've got a bunch of returning drivers that have maybe set out a season or so. There's some more things. Matter of fact, the original league owner, Todd Postins, in the race tonight. And looks like we've got about 32 right now on the grid, and we're looking forward to some real good competitive racing. Good community of guys here. I think you're going to see a lot of good hard racing, but not a lot of trouble.
Well, everybody seems, I've been watching a little bit of practice, and we got 7 minutes left, but, everybody seems to be doing real well. Of course, the trucks are always real easy to drive here, especially on these super speedways. Any issues with the trucks that you can feel tonight?
Not at all. And you're right. It's if you want to break it in, and first race, it's good to start out in the trucks at Daytona. It's about as friendly a combination as you're going to find out here. So, again, I think you're going to see, it's a points league. We don't do a win and in. So I think, just finishing consistently strong and finishing races is what it takes to make it to the playoffs and NSRA Sunday Select. So I think you'll see some people with some good heads on their shoulders and making good decisions and knowing what the limits are and so forth.
Well, man, that's good. I mean, your ChevyLand.com, Chevy truck's looking really good tonight, man. But got to give a special shout out to you and to Mr. David Overstreet for bringing me and MaxspeedTV back on board. It's my debut season as a solo broadcaster. Really looking forward to it, man. But special thanks to you guys as well.
Yeah, man, it's a blast. We're glad to have you. Great guy, and I know it's going to be a fun time broadcasting on the flagship of iRacing broadcasting, MaxspeedTV.
Yes, sir. Well, man, have a good race. We're going to get you back down into your room, and man, we'll hope to see you at the winner's circle.
All right, thank you, buddy. I'll see you soon.
All right, buddy. If I can get you moved. There you go.
All right.
All right, so that was Bubba Whittingham, one of the main admins here at NSRA. Let's see if, Mr. Paul Servant right there, he's out there on the track, so we're going to give him just a little bit, try to get him up in the booth and visit with him for just a second. So one thing we're going to be trying to do tonight, we're going to try to do some green flag interviews. So this is why the guys are out there on the track racing it up. And we'll see if we can't get Mr. Savant back up here to the broadcast booth real quick. Mr. Savant, Stephen Lane up in the booth. Got a copy of me, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, just wanted to bring you up real quick. Race sponsor for tonight, the Candy Shack 200. Candy Shack Motorsports, I should say. Apologize about that. Man, talk a little bit about it.
Well, this was Dan Holloway's team. He's not here right now, but we've been carrying on the name, so kind of honoring him while he's not here. It's been a while. We've been doing this for a while.
Well, we're definitely glad to have you sponsoring the race tonight. Of course, big news with Buttkicker coming on board. So,
yes, sir.
That's a huge thing for NSRA. Definitely glad to have them up. Well, man, just wanted to bring you up here. Just a quick second. I know you guys still got some practice to do, but just wanted to bring you up here a quick second and, you know, say thanks for sponsoring the race. And we'll look forward to seeing you out there. What room was you in, by the way?
Number 3.
Number 3. All right. Well, we're going to get you back down there, buddy. We ain't going to hold you much longer.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Have a good one.
You do.
All right. So that was Mr. Paul Servant. He is the sponsor of tonight's race. And it looks like he reset his car. So we're going to get back out here on track and see what's going on. Look like Anthony English right now holding that top spot under practice. So got about 3 minutes left, and I was looking for Mr. David Overstreet, but it doesn't appear that he is in the race at the moment. Let's see. Well, who else could we talk to for just a minute? Mr. Todd Poston is out here tonight. Got Lynn coming back out on the track. We're going to try to go through. Mr. Russ Hancock is here tonight. Les Levy's out here tonight. Hi, Mara out there in chat rooting on Mr. Mark Mann. Well, let's see. Don't see Mark. Looks like he was out there, but I don't know if he is having some issues or what's going on. We're just trying to go through here. Ain't nobody on track. Of course, they're getting ready for qualifying. And still not seeing Mr. Overstreet. But that's all right. Mr. Mark Mann's right here. We're going to pull him up here real quick to the booth. See if he's got a copy. Mr. Mark, you got a copy. Stephen up the booth.
Yo, what's up, Stephen Fastlane?
Man, you know, getting ready for, you know, probably my second actual solo broadcast. So just wanted to bring you up here for a second. You Mayor's out there chatting, rooting you on. Man, how do you feel tonight?
Well, if you broadcast anything like you do the other nights when you're in the booth, you'll be fine. So.
Well, I'm trying. It's a little bit different when you got all the controls at your fingertips.
Oh, sure. Well, those are the growing pains of it, I suppose. I've never done it, really. Just been a color commentator in there a couple times. That's about it.
Well, man, how do you feel tonight? How's the track feel? How's the truck feel?
Well, I mean, it's Daytona night, so it's going to be super grippy. And I don't know, it looks like a bunch of people. It looks like a really good field. I'm looking at the list right now, and a lot of really great drivers. So, you know, if we continue with these numbers, the first few races, everybody just has to learn or remember how to race around each other and get comfortable, and then the racing will get good. I think we'll have a good race tonight. Well, I don't know, outlook's okay, I suppose.
Yeah, right now we're looking at about 33 drivers so far.
That's great.
So a good turnout, really. So, but
you know, yeah, it's a testament to NSRA and the work that Bubba and David have done, and all the sponsors and everybody. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, but man, looks like y'all's getting ready for qualifying. So I'll get you back down there. I believe you was in room 4, so we're gonna move you back down there. And good luck on the race tonight, buddy.
Thanks, brother.
All right, have a good one.
Later.
All right, so that was Mr. Mark Mann. We're getting ready to qualify. Looks like Kevin Haas is getting ready. Let me get my camera set up. Looks like he's coming out on the track. Dale Rapp now coming out. Luke Gray, Mr. Luke Gray coming out on the track as well. Alex Green, glad to have him back. I know he's not been able to race a whole lot, but you know, it is what it is. People have to live, make a survive it. And Mary, it's just actually me up in the booth tonight. We actually have a double broadcast tonight. Josh and Will is broadcasting the SRU race over on MaxspeedTV, and then I've got picked up full-time broadcast doing NSRA. So yeah, I'm solo tonight. So well, we see the number 3 of Alex Green must not have liked what he's seen. So not seeing any times coming in yet. They only have 1 lap of qualifying, so well, it looks like we could go ahead and let me get the qual grid. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. I want the qual times. There we go. Get that overlay brought up so you guys can see. We do have a lot of cars out here tonight, folks. It is an amazing car count. But yeah, right now we're seeing them bringing out their, getting their lap in. Douglas Johnson coming off the pit road. Sean Wilder out on the track there. Alex Green out on the track still. And Mr. Dale Rapp come in with the 51-281. He's currently in that top spot, followed by Kevin Haas in the 03 car to 51-288. Russ Hancock coming in 3rd right now with the 51-304. Luke Gray coming into that 4th spot at a 310. Just got knocked out of that 4th spot by Dusty Burkhart at a 51-306. So these guys are starting to put in some lap times here. Right now, Mr. Dale Rapp has got the top spot right now with a 51-281. Well, Mara, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm still learning. It's just kind of like racing. You know, you got to take it race by race, and so far it's been going pretty good. We had a test run here a while back that went pretty well. Got my volume situation all figured out. We're going to give it some more time to see if we get anybody out. Looks like my camera's not wanting to work for me, so looks like Dana Osborne's out on the track, Anthony English out on the track, Mark Mansfield out on the track, Douglas Johnson, Andrew Schroeder's out there, Bubba Winningham, we thought the Amber, he's out on the track, Mr. John Carrera is out there as well. Shane Brooks is about to finish up his first lap. Mr. Sean Stevens is coming out. So now these guys do qualify one vehicle at a time. But Sean Stevens jumped into that top spot with a 51-266. 15 thousandths of a second quicker than Mr. Rapp. So that puts Sean in that top spot at the moment. Mr. Todd Poston looks like he is finished up. He came in with a 51-342. But right now, Sean Stevens got the pole position. 51-26. About 30 seconds. We're going to go ahead and see if we can't get Sean up here. I believe he is going to have that top spot. Let's see if I can find Mr. Sean Stevens here. There he is. We're going to bring him up to the broadcast booth. Mr. Stevens, man, great run. Looks like you're going to get the pole tonight. Man, how do you feel out there?
Oh, I feel pretty good.
Man, a lot of cars out there tonight. We're looking at 30-something cars, 33, 35 cars, somewhere around in there. You got a game plan? Oh, Mr. Osborne just knocked you out of that pole, buddy, by looks like 0.2 of a second. Came in last minute.
Yeah, Dana, he's a strong qualifier there. So, yep, not surprised.
All right, buddy. Well, we're going to try to catch up with Dana, man. If I can remember, I got to remember what room I pulled you out of. I think you was down here in room 5, wasn't you? Room 2. Okay, we'll get you down here. We're going to bring Dana up real quick. But have a good race, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, so I kind of jumped the gun there, folks. We'll see if we can't get Mr. Dana Osborne. He's down here in room 3. We're going to try to bring him up here real quick to the broadcast booth. Dana, Steve up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy, man. I kind of jumped the gun. You grabbed that top spot from Sean Stevens. I already had him up here thinking everybody was done qualifying. You kind of beat me to the punch there, bud. How's the track feel to you tonight? What do you expect?
It felt good in that qualifying run, but I'm shocked I got the top spot out of it.
Well, you got him by 0.2 of a second, actually, so looks like you guys are getting ready to grid up, so I'm not going to keep you much longer, and I believe you was down there in race room 2, so we're going to move you back down there, buddy. You have a good race, man.
I appreciate it.
All right, so we got him taken care of. Now we're going to go ahead and get our grid up here, our MaxspeedTV grid. We go. So starting out, we got Dana Osborne in that pole position on the outside of Sean Stevens. Starting in third is Mr. Anthony English there, and outside of him, number in the 4th spot is Dale Rapp. Coming into the 5th spot is our sponsor for tonight's race, Paul Sherwine. Coming in 6th, and his outside is Kevin Haas. And the 7th spot, John Guerrera. On the outside of him, the 8th spot is Alex Gibbon. Coming in that 9th spot is Tom Dixon. Outside of him in that 10th spot is Russ Hancock. 11th spot is Dusty Burkhardt. Coming in his outside is in the 12th spot is Mr. Luke Gray. Bubba Benningham coming into the 13th spot. Andrew Schroeder on his outside is the 14th. Todd Poston in that 15th spot. Outside of him is 16th is Robert Corson. 17th spot is Les Levy, followed by the 18th is Shane Ward. In the 19th spot, we've got Alex Green. 20th spot, Mr. Douglas Johnson. Starting 21st is Cole Spalding. 22nd is Mr. Rob Connors. 23rd is Sean Fowler. 24th is Ben Peterson. 25th is Mr. Rick Seabands in that number 4 truck. 26th is number 95 is James Mayer. And the 54 is coming in the 27th spot is Todd Mays. 04, Mr. Mark Mann coming in 28th. Bob Fitzgerald in that 29th spot. 30th, Mr. Glenn McNeese. 31st, you got Dean Viney calling the 32nd, and Adam Kilday. 33rd, Dean Wilkinson starting on the inside. To the outside of him is the 34th spot is Ash Recker. And that's going to round out our field tonight, guys. That is going to be 34 drivers tonight. Man, that's going to be a good field for tonight's Buttkicker race. Coming down to the wire here. Pace lights on the pace car is out. Should be diving off down to the safety of pit road to get our race started. Again, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Buttkicker NSRA Sunday Night Series Select Series. Season 14, round 1 about to be underway. As the pace car dives down to the safety of pit road, here we go, folks. Green flag is out. We are racing season 14, round number 1 at Daytona. Good jump by the number 8, Dana Osborne, followed up by Anthony English there. Paul Swann back here in the 3rd. Don't forget Sean Stevens to the outside. You can't forget about him, followed by the number 52 car, Dale Rapp. Number 3 car, Kevin Haas right behind him. Kind of got a little gap there. He's dropping down to the inside behind the 88, John Guerrera. A lot of moving and shaking going on. We'll try to keep an eye on everything. There is a lot of cars out here. We're watching a bunch of side-by-side right now. Don't see a lot of movement. 48, Andrew Schroeder coming down. Now we're going to try to get some green flag interviews if we can. May be a little tough to do, but right now, man, we are just side by side. Don't want to really bother these guys, especially if they're running, 3-4 wide, definitely. So looking back at the back of the field, all the way back to Bob Fitzgerald, coming back down. Oh, Ash Regner's down on pit road. Don't know what happened to Ash. He's still on pit road. I don't know if he is not starting or what. We're going to get back up here to the front. getting Dana Osborne getting a real good push by Anthony English with Hoss Blunt right there in tow. So a lot of action going on, a lot of cars, folks. I'll do the best that I can. Whoa, we got one spin and Dana Osborne going around. That's going to bring out the caution. Wow, big pile up. Massive, massive. A lot of trucks involved there. We're going to go back here and see what happened. Exactly what happened here. Give me just a minute on the MaxspeedTV rewind as they come around. Oh, it looks like, let me get to a chase view here. It looks like Anthony might have got a bad push on the number 8 of Dana Osborne. A little bit off center and got him loose and then just hooked him. Back this out just a little bit if I can. It is not wanting to work. There we go. So yeah, I just took him around, and that's going to get several trucks involved. Looks like the 44 got spun. The 03 was involved. Somehow John Guerrero looked like he made it around, and we're got some stuff going on during the caution. But we're going to get back here. Les Levy involved. Alex Giffen involved. Man. Oh, Kevin Haas down on pit road sideways. So, man, there was a lot of vehicles involved there. Let's see if we can't get... wow, who do we talk to? We got several coming down on pit road. Shane Ward. Pretty much everybody coming down on pit road right now. No, didn't look like anybody stayed out. So most of them probably going to come in for some fuel. Tires shouldn't be that big of an issue here. Going to wait till these guys try to come off pit road. Let's see. Well, you know what? Let's bring old Andrew Schroeder up here, and we'll see if we'll kind of see if he was involved in that. I didn't know. Like I said, I was trying to do a rewind and ended up getting. Let's see here. He's in room 4. We're gonna move him up to the broadcast booth real quick. Andrew Schroeder, Steve Lane, got a copy, buddy.
What's up, dude?
Man, already, you know, 4 laps in, we got a caution. Man, did you get involved in that?
You gotta replay that. Go back and rewind that.
Well, I tried to, but everything kind of went haywonker on me. So
I don't know how I didn't kill somebody.
So, I mean, there was a lot of trucks. A lot of trucks on that, involved in that. Man, what did you see?
Just guys everywhere. I was mid-pack, I think, probably about 14th, I want to say, and it was just, man, I went through the grass, and I don't know how I didn't hit Les Levy.
Yeah, I seen Les Levy.
Close.
I seen Les Levy dive down to the grass, and I believe you were right there, but...
Yeah, yeah, it was close.
Man, it was kind of chaos, so, but... Man,
yeah.
how's it feel out there to you? How's the racing? I know it's early in the race, but...
I can't really, we were just trying, it's a big field tonight. A lot of new guys, which is really good for the league. Couple laps maybe we could tell you. I don't really know. We really didn't get a good. I was kind of just hanging at the bottom, just giving myself an out if something like that did happen. I'm not crazy in a rush to get up to the front, but we'll couple laps we should be able to sort it out here.
All right. Well, man, you're sitting in the 6th spot. So, man, good luck. We're gonna move you back down to your room, and hopefully we'll see you a little bit later.
Yes, sir. I'm with Adam Kilday down there. I think it's room 4. I want to say.
All right, buddy.
Thank you, bud.
All right, you heard from Andrew Schroeder there. Good guy. Man, there's a lot of people involved in that wreck. Try to get back out here so we can see what's going on. The pace car lights are out. Now, we did do a poll on the NSRA Discord. We're going to try to get some people up here in screen green flag interviews, but we'll see. Hey, Jeremy Medlock out there in chat. How you doing, brother? Glad to have you out there. Guys, we got 10 views, 2 likes. If you haven't smashed that like button, please, please, please give me a like. Give the stream a like. Let us know how we're doing out there. Let us know how I'm doing. Looks like Dale decided to take that outside line, so the leader does have lane choice. So we'll see what happens here. And I still haven't seen Mr. Overstreet tonight. Oh no, maybe he wasn't able to get here in time. I know he said he might be a little bit late. So. So the pace car's fixing to dive off down to the safety of pit road. As it drops down, these guys are going to hit that guy going restart zone. Now the restarts are on green. Green flag is out, folks. Here we go. Going to try this again. 4 laps out of 80. Coming up on the 5-lap mark. Good jump by Dale out of that outside. He does have a lot of help. Again, the more trucks you have in the track, the faster your speed is going to go. So far, so good. I mean, other than the small little bump there from Anthony on the false line, man, it's been pretty decent racing right now. Kind of keeping an eye on everything. You see James Mayer getting real close to the 62 left lead. Kind of look back here, still side by side in the back. That's on Todd Mays right now. Let me see if I can't get my driver bar up here. There we go. We got Dana Osborne. He's leading this pack back here. Dropping down to the inside. Oh, Dana is blinking a little bit. We can't stay on him very long. He's kind of blinking out on us there. Mark Mann right behind number 4, Rick Seabrands. That old Ford truck and old Marin's out there in chat, rooting him on. Trucks are covering me up. Okay. Well, let me turn that down just a little bit. Let me know if that's any better. I can turn myself up. Thank you, Mrs. Cutterman. I appreciate that. Let me know if that's any better or any worse, or if I need to do something different, okay? Like I said, still kind of new at this, still trying to get, all right. Still trying to get all the kinks and bugs worked out. We'll get it figured out eventually. I know that last, oh, why did we go race winner? I did not get that. Let me get rid of that. We're going to stop that. There we go. I think I clicked on the screen to get back onto my iRacing and actually get the ATVO. So we're going to look back up here to see what's going on up front. Sean Stevens out in that first spot. Number 15 car is what it's showing. Alex Green, but he's actually in the number 3. Battling up here for first place. Got Sean Stevens, Andrew Schroeder, Dusty Burkhart in tow right there. A lot of good racing, a lot of side-by-side racing right now. Bubba Winningham back here in that 7th spot. He's down on that inside line. Outside of him is 49 of Cole Spalding. Like I said, you guys let me know if the volume needs to be changed or what I need to do. Go back here, look, Anthony English is back here with Todd Mays, Les Levy. Not a lot of movement going on, folks. Just kind of back and forth right now, the inside, outside line. We're going to try to get, like I said, we're going to try to get some of these green flag interviews going here. I just want to make sure they're not, all right, sounds good. Appreciate that. Got the 43 car there of Robert Morrison on that outside line. Let's see who can, there's Mr. Dean Wilkinson. Dana Osborne is still blinking out. You see Dean trying to make that outside line work. He does have a little bit of help out there. I'm going to go back up here to the front though and see what's going on. Alex Green out in that top spot. Got Sean Stevens right there. You do see a little bit of sparks coming off these trucks down on that low side. And it just, the way the setup is, these trucks maybe run a little bit lower. Help keep that that draft and that speed. Got the missus just come in and brought me a fresh cup of coffee. Got to thank the missus for taking care of me while I'm doing my broadcast. Some movement going on back here, still side by side, almost through the whole field. Really not much. Oh, we got one down on the apron. Who was that? That would have, was that Mr. Well, I don't know who that was. That may have been Mr. Rob Connor. Fixing it. He is actually coming up. Going to be the second car. Or he'll be the first car a lap down. Kevin Haas is a lap down. Bob Fitzgerald's 2 laps down. And Ash Ragnar is out on the track, and he is 3 laps down. And so is Mr. Alex Giffen. So we're going to get back up here. Looks like we got a lead change. Andrew Schroeder making an aggressive move down in front of Alex Green. Man, what a move. Just as I came back up to the front, see all of that happen. Got the number 52, Liddell Rapp out on the outside, followed by the 91 of Sean Wilder. Like I said, we're going to try to get some green flag interviews as we're driving here. Got the 43 there of Robert Morrison. And he was actually one of the drivers said that he wouldn't mind a green flag interview, so we're going to go ahead and bring him up real quick. If we can get him up here, Robert Morrison. Steve up here at the booth, man, green flag racing. How's it feeling to you out there, bud?
It seems like there's a little bit of snaking going on, but for the most part, it seems pretty steady.
Well, man, I know there was a pretty good incident there earlier, but I'm not going to keep you very long. We're going to kind of see what you're seeing here on board with Robert. Yeah, I kind of see what you're talking about. Everybody's kind of bobbing back and forth, but man, I appreciate you coming in on a green flag run. Hope I don't interrupt you too much. We're going to go ahead and get you back down into your driver's lounge.
Anytime, anytime.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so we got our first green. Oh, I think I moved him to the wrong driver's lounge. I don't know where he went. Yep, we moved him to the wrong driver's lounge. Give me just a second. We're going to move him to the right one. I think it's going to be up here. Okay, so we're going to go race channel. There we go. All right, so like I said, we're showing on board here with Robert Morrison. Going to get back out here get back up to the front real quick as they are lining up, trying to get in that single file line. Looks like they've been out here about 12 laps. I should have asked him what their fuel range was at 50%. Totally forgot. We are lap 17 of 80 right now. Well, let's see. Well, we got Doug Johnson back here, so we're gonna. If I can find out where he went. I don't know where Mr. Johnson went to. I'm not seeing him in Discord anywhere. So I don't know if he actually got Discord connections. We still see the number 8 car there of Dana Osborne still blinking out, but we're going to get back up to the front here. Andrew Schroeder still out there in that top spot, followed by the number 3 of Alex Green. Sean Stevens in P3, followed by Dusty Burkhart there in the 4th place spot. Cole Spalding running 5th, and currently Ben Peterson has moved up to the 6th. Todd Poston there in the 7th spot, Luke Gray in the 8th. Shane Ward rounding in the 9th, and Sean Wilder rounding on our top 10. Lap 19 of 80, so they should start be getting into that pit window. Guys, we got 9 people out there watching. Still got 3 likes. If you don't mind, please hit that like button. I know I'm gonna say that quite a bit, but we got to get get these guys some love out here as we're still on Sean. I'm gonna go ahead and move it back up here to Andrew Schroeder. Oh, the number 69 of Dusty Burkhart on that outside line, making a run. Can he hold it? They are dooring, they are banging. They're going to come back to coming out. Oh, Skittles truck there. Looks like the number 31 of Todd Poston. Getting a little bit of little wiggle wobble there. They're starting to come up on some more lap traffic. Go back here real quick, looking back here in the back. Breek C. Brands, Mark Mann, Paul Savant all on that outside line. Got the 88 of John Carrera, the 343 of Russ Hancock, and the 62 of Les Levy down on that inside. But these 3 guys, Rick C. Brands, Mark Mann, Paul Savant, making that run on the outside. Anthony English and James Mayer jumped up there in the front of these guys, trying to get that push back. And we got people coming down pit road. The leaders are coming down. Andrew Schroeder coming down. Man, it happened so fast I didn't have time to get back down here. Alex Green, Sean Stevens, Cole Spalding, John Guerrera. Man, Sean Wilder, Ben Peterson, Rob Connor's still out on the track. So that gives Dusty Burkhart the lead at the moment. So he has actually led 2 laps, started 11th, up in that top spot at the moment. Like I said, guys, I'm trying the best I can to keep up with all the action. A lot of trucks out here, you know, for the season over, looking at 34 trucks. See Dusty Burkhart leading his next, or his second, third lap there. Mark Mann moved up into the 7th spot. Ben out here, looks like 17 laps, so probably going to be seeing these guys coming in. Oh, we got a caution. What happened? Let me get back over here. Oh, Tom Dixon spun out. Let's see if we can find out what happened. Or MaxspeedTV rewind. We're going to go ahead and go to a chase view. Oh, little bit of an accordion effect. Going back here. We'll see if we can kind of see what happened. A little bit of a frame by frame. Looks like everybody checked up. Adam Kilday got in the back of him, got him loose. And it looks like got the Dean Viney loose as well. And you can see Paul Servant got involved in that. Man. Try to see if anybody else got involved. I'm not seeing anything at the moment. We're going to kind of let this replay play through. Doesn't look like anybody else was involved. This looks like an accordion effect there. Kind of went, got him a little loose, a little sideways. So we're going to go ahead now that Tom is back out. We'll see if he's in here. See if he'll want to talk to us. And he is in race room 5. And see if he'll visit with us. Tom Dixon, this is Steve up in the booth. Got a copy on me, buddy?
Yeah, I got Steve.
Hey, man, you kind of got involved there. Can you tell me what happened? Looked like a little bit of accordion effect in front of you checking up. But what'd you feel on your end?
It looked like a big checkup in front of me, and everybody's probably not wanting to let people in because we were getting close to pitting. But yeah, it was a pretty big checkup.
Well, it didn't look. You had to use your fast repair.
I sure did.
Yeah, you did. Well, you still got one more, so.
Got one left.
Hopefully you won't need it, buddy. But man, thanks for hopping in here, getting a little bit of an interview. I hate that you're involved in stuff because I know it's frustrating. Especially if you're running good and running clean. So, but man, still got quite a bit of race left. Just got to see what happens.
Oh yes, and still having fun. That's what it's all about, Steve.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. Well, we'll get you back down there. I think you was down there in room 5. We're going to get you back down there. Man, good luck.
Yeah, thank you much.
All right, so we heard it from Mr. Tom Dixon. You know, it is what it is, guys. I mean, wrecks are bound to happen. Super speedway racing. Looks like Tom's coming back down pit road maybe to get some more fuel. I sure hope I'm live. All my live buttons are hit, so don't want to have the problem that I had last time. Hey, Brian Odell out there in chat, Mr. Silver Medal. Glad to have you out there, buddy. I know you said you was going to try to stay on Josh's stream, but hey, I'm glad to have you in here. So, but yeah, it's been a pretty good race right now. We're going to run through our top 10 at the moment. Get back up here on Mr. Andrew Schroeder to that number 1 spot. Alex Green is outside at number 2. Sean Stevens in 3rd. Ben Peterson in 4th. Todd Poston in the 5th spot. He's swapping with Dusty Burkhart in that 5-6. Shane Ward in that number 7th. Robert Morrison in number 8. Todd Mays there in 9th. Dale Rapp rounding out our top 10. Followed by Lynn McNeese there in the 11th. It looks like him and Bubba's kind of switching places as well. Luke Gray in 13th. Sean Wilder in 14th. Cole Spalding in 15th. Douglas Johnson in 16th. Les Lee in 17th. James Mayer 18th. Anthony English 19th. And Russ Hancock in our top 20 there. So lights are out on the pace cars. So we're going to be going back green here. In just 1 second. Their race just finished. Okay. Well, we'll probably see Mr. Medlock maybe come up here in just a few minutes. You see the pace car drop off to the safety of pit road. And we are coming up on the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. Great jump by Andrew Schroeder. Still in that top spot with the number 27 of Sean Stevens right behind him. Number 3 still on that outside, but he has some help out there with Todd posting that Skittles card. A lot of good racing here, still side by side. Haven't really seen anything, nothing 3 wide, no 3 wides just yet. Still a little early. These guys are being really, really patient. Oh, we got another caution. What happened? Looks like the 43 car involved, the 52. 69 of that's Dusty Burkhart, the 48 of that was wow, that happened up front, guys. Let's see if we can't get a chase view, kind of see what happens here. Oh, big checkup right there, and look like Schroeder. Get up here to him and kind of see what happened. We'll fast forward this up here. You see Sean Stevens dive to that outside. Oh, right there. Dusty Burkhart got a little bit low. And couldn't check up enough. Got to his outside. Came back up and, oh, got him in that left rear, spun him. We're going to see, try to get back over here to, uh-oh. I don't know what happened there, folks. But we are back live. Still getting used to this camera stuff, guys. I apologize. But let's bring Dusty up here. We'll see if Dusty will visit with us. Didn't look like Andrew got a lot of damage. So we'll see if actually let's bring Andrew back up here. Where is Andrew at? He's still on pit road. Looks like he's getting some damage fixed. Let's see if I can find. There's Mr. Burkhart. We'll bring Mr. Burkhart. Oh. Dang it. I hit the wrong button on Dusty there, man. Dusty, sorry about that. I was trying to get you up here to the booth with me, and I put you down in the waiting room, man. Looked like you had a little bit of an incident there, buddy.
Yeah, I got into me a little bit, and it was my fault for coming back up on the track, and kind of screwed up there, but part of it.
Well, it looked like you had a little bit of a run and wasn't able to shut it down in time. And like you said, you did kind of come back up on the track, but didn't look like anything really intentional, just a racing deal. I know you feel bad, but man, how's everything feeling though otherwise? I mean, 27 laps, pretty decent racing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I screwed up by coming back up and hit, I think it's 52 by turn, but yeah, I mean, everything feels good so far. For as many cars we've had, you only have 2 cautions, 3 cautions. It's not too bad. First race of the season, so I got to improve, but everybody's going good.
Well, you know, still a lot of race left, buddy, and we're going to get you back down. I think you was down there in room 1, so we're going to get you back down there, and man, good luck the rest of the race.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
All right, bud.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to get him back down there. We're going to go ahead and pull up our caution ticker here real quick. Let you see how many cautions we've had so far. 3 cautions, 7 laps. And making sure we are live. I'm going to get back up here on the front. The lights on the pace car are out. So, but yeah, 53 laps to go. We've had 9 lead changes. So, really been a pretty good race overall. we're going to go ahead and we're going to go on board for this restart with Mr. Sean Stevens. You see we're out here on this back stretch right now. Pace lights are out. Again, appreciate everybody being out here joining me tonight for the NSRA Buttkicker NSRA Sunday Night Select Series season opener, round 14, or season 14, round 1. I'll get it out right here in just a minute. But, you know, we got several people out there. Mara's still out there in chat, I'm sure. Jeremy Medlock, Miss Kudeman out there, Brian Odell, Joshua kind of popped in to check on me when the stream started, making sure we got the sound. But I know he's probably finishing up his league, and maybe he'll pop in here when he's done, I'm sure. Yeah, I got to kind of move some things around here so you can see our MaxspeedTV. And we are green flag racing again, folks. You hear that engine rear up. On Mr. Sean Stevens' truck, as you get a bird's eye view, or I should say driver's eye view of Daytona. It is a night race and doesn't look like analytics have changed much. Track temps actually dropped down a little bit. 76 degrees, air temp is 73 degrees, so we're gonna go ahead and get back out here on our big camera view here as we see everybody just side by side racing, still kind of back and forth. See Todd Mays up there in that P2 spot. For some reason it has, I think ATVO, I'm gonna have to restart it, I don't know. There we go. It finally decided to catch up. We were looking back through the field. Ben Peterson back here in that 10th spot. Bubba Winningham, or 9th spot, Bubba Winningham in the 10th spot. Still showing him 13th for some reason, but ATVO is showing him in 10th. So we're going to go ahead. I tell you what, folks. We are going to go ahead and got lap 30 here. We're going to have to do a little bit of crank it up. What do you say? That was a little bit loud on my end. I hope everybody's ears aren't bleeding, because I know it had to be probably a little bit loud on y'all's end too, but we like to do that, just kind of give the viewers a little bit of a track eye view, so to speak. Yeah, and we're still up here with the leaders with Sean Stevens, Alex Green, Todd Mays, Shane Ward, and Todd Post, and rounding out our top 5, Lynn McNeese, Luke Gray, Dale Rapp, Ben Peterson, and Bubba Winningham rounding out our top 10. I'm going to look back here, a little bit of movement going on. Cole Spalding there in the 19th and Anthony English in the 23rd. Okay, so we're going to have to relaunch ATVO, I believe. Going to relaunch the timing screen. There we go. Rick Seabrand's back here in the 24 spot. Mark Mann still running back here in the 25. They're just kind of laying back, seeing what everybody's going to do, waiting for their moment. Dana Osborne back here in that 27 spot. Sean Wilder back here in 28. Les Levy in the 29th. Robert Morrison back here in the 30th. Kevin Haas 31st. Bob Fitzgerald 32nd. Alex Green's 4 laps down back here in 33rd. And Ash Richter also 4 laps down back here in 34th. Going to get back up here to the front as you see Alex Green and Sean Stevens. Alex Green out on that that inside, and ATVO timing screen. There we go. Alex Green, Todd Mays on that outside there in the P2 spot. Shane Ward on that inside running P3. Todd Poston out there on the outside in the P4. Oh, got some cars off of the track and they're wrecking again. Goodness. Let's see. Let's go back here. See what happened. What started all of this. Looked like Paul Servant kind of got loose there. Got down on that inside line. Made it 4 wide. Door in the 18 and the 430 or 343. That would be who is a 343? Not sure who that is. Oh, that's Russ Hancock. Kind of doored. Got the 18 car there of Ben Peterson loose. Brought him back down. Tagged the 39 car. Spun him around. Paul Stravant got involved. The 88, John Guerrero, the 49 of Cole Spalding as well. Back here on the 18 of Ben Peterson. This Bubba Winningham trying to get her locked down. Oh, did lock it down to 00 there. It looks like Dusty Burkhart dived to the inside. We're trying to see who that 00. Rob Connors up on that wall trying to miss it. He gets it shut down. Bubba dives down to the inside. Man. Well, it happens, folks. That is Super Speedway Racing. And I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and grab Bubba here real quick. And visit with him. See if he might need a new set of a new fire suit there. Bubba, got a copy on me there?
Hey, Stephen, how's it going, buddy?
Man, it looked like you might need a new fire suit. It looked like you might have missed your britches a little bit there. That was pretty close.
Yeah, it was as close as it gets without driving out there. So, yeah, there was I saw an engine. You could see smoke up ahead when an engine blew, and there was a big old checkup. The cars just started flying in all directions.
Well,
I slipped through it without.
We seen you. I had it on you on the replay. Seen that you had it locked down. So, but man, you barely you missed that one by just a hair of your chin there, buddy.
Yeah, the odds were in my favor on that one. So, hopefully we're done for the night. We want to get some good green flag pit stops going here and see if we can get a good run to the end here.
Well, how many laps are you guys getting on average? I know each truck's going to be a little bit different depending on the driver and how well they save, but about what is the average fuel, average lap you guys are getting?
17 to 18, and most of them are pitting on around 15 or 16.
Okay.
You know,
I was kind of figuring around the 14 to 15 mark, so.
Yep, 50% fuel, so when you get a full tank up there, you've got right at 18 laps. It
okay.
Just depends on where you're at, how you know, whether or not you're saving or if you're running up front or whatever.
All right, well, buddy, we're going to let you get back to it. Thanks for jumping up here, and man, have a good rest of the race.
All right.
All right, we're going to get him back down there in race control room. So you heard from Bubba Winningham. Still hadn't seen Mr. Overstreet out there in Discord. Let's see. Let me check on the pace cars, see where we're at. And my ATVO timing screen is locked up again. I wish they would get that fixed. All right, so looks like they have fixing to go back green here just a second. We were going to bring Mr. Wilkerson up here, Dean Wilkinson, but looks like we're going to be going green here pretty soon. So we'll hold off on that. We'll see what's happening. Right now, you got Sean Stevens in that top spot. Dale Rapp still out to that outside. He's been running right there the whole night. Showing Sean in first. He started second anyway, and man, just been right there the whole time. Same with Dale Rapp. You know, Dale started fourth. Has led one lap, but he's been up front pretty much the whole night. Checker Flag Motorsports, that would be Mr. David Overstreet, I believe, out there in chat. David, appreciate you, sir. I'm trying to keep my eye on chat and everything else at the same time, and it is kind of tough, so bear with me if I don't get to you right away, folks. But I haven't forgot about you right now. I got 13 viewers, only 3 likes, so if you haven't hit that like button, please, please give that like button a smash. And if you're not subscribed to MaxspeedTV, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that little bell icon so you'll get a notification every time MaxspeedTV goes live. Also got to give a special shout out to a MaxspeedTV partnership. It's not a sponsor. If I say sponsor, he's gonna hurt me. Actually hit the wrong button there, but hey, we're back live. We are green racing. Dale Rapp got a good jump there on that restart. I apologize about that. I thought that was going to be the Dubby plug, but that's going to be Dubby Energy Drinks. Just to be you, use MSTV 10% off your order. That's the one that I wanted to use, not the other one. Again, we got Sean Stevens and Dale Rapp up here battling for that first place spot. You see Sean Stevens has led 12 laps tonight. 3 wide back here with Andrew Schroeder, Lynn McNeese, and looked like Luke Gray. Well, that could have been Todd Poston, but they didn't like what they seen, so they decided to go ahead and calm that stuff down. Hello, Matt Wagner. You don't like what you see? Well, that's because you're not out here racing, buddy. Looking back here, everybody is just side by side racing back here in the back. Then you come back here, Dana Osborne, Dean Wilkerson. Jump back up here towards the front. Well, this ain't the other Medlock, Mac. This is Stephen Lane up here broadcasting this one. Yeah, he is kind of nerdy. I had to say that. Oh, boys, hang on to it. They're getting a little, as Josh would like to say, wibbly wobbly up here. You heard some of the drivers say now they're trying to go 3 wide again as Del Rapp falling back. Now these trucks will get hot. As you can see Andrew Schroeder making that move back down to that inside. And of course my ATVO is still wanting to be funny on me. As you see Andrew coming back out the outside, but he really doesn't have much help now. 54 Todd Mays jumping out there, but both of them coming back down. Yeah, I figured Joshua would probably be up here just a little bit. They're probably finishing up interviews and stuff, so probably won't be much longer, and he may be in here. Who knows? It may just be me tonight. But that's all right. We're going to kind of, got trucks coming down. I don't know what was going on. We got a caution, folks. Let's kind of get back over here and see. Oh, that was the 69 of Dusty Burkhart involved in that, as well as the 18. Started right here. Let's see if we can get a chase view here and see what happened. Everything, big checkup there. I don't know what the checkup was about. Let's go to a far chase. We'll rewind that just a little bit and see what the checkup was about. Well, you see the 39 up there getting loose. Oh, he got tagged by the 18. Go back up here, see if I can find the 39 car. I don't know where he is at. So you see the 18 spinning out there. Get on this chase view here real quick. And there's the 39 car. You see Ben Peterson. There was the checkup. And you can see Ben hit Shane Ward there in that right rear quarter, or right rear bumper, got him loose. Douglas Johnson involved. Looked like he didn't get much out of it. As you see Ben come down, that's where Dusty got involved. 18 come down. Dusty was trying to go down on that low side to miss him. It looks like everybody else made it through pretty much unscathed. So we're going to go back live here. And let's see. Looks like John Guerrera has taken it behind the wall, folks. 18, a.k.a. Matt Wagner. I wouldn't say that too much. That would be the number 18 of Ben Peterson. Really, guys, it's been a pretty good race tonight. It's not been bad. Let's see if I can't get... I'll tell you what, we're going to bring Mr. Let's go ahead and bring Mr. Shane Ward up here into the broadcast booth. Shane, got a copy on me?
Yes, I do.
Man, you kind of got involved in that. Looks like the guy come down. You look like you went down on that low side there to miss all of that and end up getting caught up anyway. Tell me what did you see on your side there?
I just saw a check up in front of me. I checked up in the second line there, and I just got run over by the 18. I just kind of looked at the replay.
Yeah, it looked like he was just, I don't know if he had some major damage to his wheel, but yeah, he shot down to that low side where you were at and just, I mean, right in front of you. I mean, I hate to see it, buddy, but you know, it's super speedway racing. It's bound to happen at some point, but hey, we still got half a race left, man. I'm going to let you go, and I think you were down here, was you down at 4?
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, it is super speedway racing. It happens.
Yeah, well, still a lot of race left. You were down in room 4, wasn't you, with Adam and Andrew?
No, I was by myself.
Okay, well, we'll find you a spot, buddy. Hang on. Put you down here. All right, man. Well, good luck the rest of the race, bud.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, by himself, so he's one of those guys that probably likes to be, you know, quiet, but going to get back up here, get on a camera view that we can see. Imagine if you were on broadcast. I think we would all be in trouble, Matt, honestly. Just saying. Again, folks, league brought on a new sponsor, Buttkicker. Glad to have them on board, definitely. Huge sponsor for NSRA. The champion of the season will receive a Buttkicker system. Again, I got to give special shout out thanks to Mr. Bubba Winningham and to Mr. David Overstreet for bringing me on board as a broadcaster for MaxspeedTV. Also, big shout out to Joshua Medlock, you know, for allowing me, as we see the trucks coming into the Geico restart. Green flags, back out. And we are back racing, folks. Look who's out front. Luke Gray and that number 30 truck getting a good jump there. Got Sean Stevens. Looks like that's the number 50 truck. Don't know. It says the 30 truck, but it's got 50. Oh, it is 30. Okay. The number 30 truck of Luke Gray right behind the number 49. As you see, number 49, to Cole Spalding back out front. Alex Green in that P3 spot. Todd Poston in number 4. Dale Rapp out there, number 5, and then Todd Mays. Their ATVO is acting goofy again. I think I've spent more time resetting ATVO than anything else. Got Todd Poston down on that inside line. The number 54 jumping down in front of him. That's Todd Mays taking that lead. He's already led one lap. Just a bunch of pack racing, side by side, pretty much all the way through the field till you get back here around that. Oh, another big wreck. We just seen that. Wow. So let's go back here. Oh, you see the 55 of Robert Morrison, I believe is who that is. Oh, that's Dean Wilkerson sliding on his top up on that rail, up on that barrier. Let's go back here on the MaxspeedTV rewind, kind of see what happened here. Looked like Bubba Winningham got involved in that. Oh, you see the number 55 come up from the bottom Let me go get my camera switched over to a chase view here. We'll see if this was... Don't think it was netcode. No, he just came right up into Bubba. Bubba really couldn't nothing for Bubba to do. Got Dean upside down, scraping that wall in the catch fence. Several other trucks. You see the 71 getting spun around there. Anthony English diving down to the inside. Dean Viney. Bubba did get into that. He got spun around as well. Wow. Man. Well, I told him I was going to do this. So we are going to call that our Dude Wipes Wreck of the Night. He's probably going to need some dude wipes after that one. Man alive. That was crazy. My nephew Dylan out there in chat. Good to see you out there, buddy. Congratulations again to Dylan for passing his CDL permit test. We're going to try and get Mr. Dean Viney. Or nope, that was, I need Dean Wilkerson. Where is Mr. Dean Wilkerson at? There he is. Looks like he's back out on the track. Let me see if I can find him down here in Discord. We'll bring him up real quick. There he is, room number 5. We'll bring him up here into the broadcast booth. Dean, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Buddy, you went for one heck of a ride there. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, I'm doing all right.
Well, it looked like, from my point of view, it looked like you kind of came up off that bottom. Bubba really had nowhere to go. Got you in the right rear. Got you spun around and got the air up underneath you and got you up in the catch fence, man. You took a pretty good ride on that wall. But I wanted to check on you, make sure you were doing all right, and how you feeling out there tonight, bud?
Oh, I'm just biding my time, trying to save my truck. There goes one truck, but that's all right. That was my bad. I apologize to Bubba.
Well, I don't think it was anything. It's just a racing deal. It happens, buddy. I wouldn't worry too much about it. But, man, there's still quite a bit of racing left to go. You never know what could happen. So, but no, just wanted to check with you, make sure you was okay after that horrendous wreck. And, man, good luck for the rest of the race.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we're going to move you back down there. We'll see you, bud. All right, so you heard from Dean Wilkerson. He's doing okay after that pretty wild ride, definitely. So we're going to get back out here, get back up to our front here. Todd posting up front there. Yeah, he's definitely going to need something. Guys talking about the basketball game out there. We're out here watching races. Well, let's see. Looks like the lights are still on. Well, nope. Lights just went out. They're going to be coming around one more time. We're not going to bother them just yet. So we're going to go ahead and look at this. Looking at our caution ticker, we've had 6 cautions for 12 laps. We got 29 laps to go, folks, and we've had 21 lead changes. Really has been some good racing. I'm sure Joshua, if he's not going to come up in the booth, he's out there watching. Trying to keep an eye on the chat. 15 viewers, 5 likes. Like I said, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. If you haven't subscribed, be sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've already subscribed from another stream, don't hit that subscribe button again. Then you unsubscribe. But hit that bell notification. That way you get notified every time MaxspeedTV goes live. Lap 52 of 80, folks. We are winding it down here. I'm trying to get interviews when I can. Pace car's fixing to dive off down to the safety of pit road. And Todd's going to be leading us off inside the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out, folks. 52 gets a great jump. Good start by the 52. That is Dale Rapp. Dale Rapp jumps out there in front of Todd. Todd's giving him a push around the track. Alex Green coming back down to that inside line. Still side by side racing behind him between the number 30 and the 27 of Sean Stevens and Luke Gray. I'm pretty sure we were still live. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, Sean getting a little bit loose there. Looking back here, still side by side racing. These guys are still going strong. Adam Kilday making his way up into the P10 spot. Lynn McNeese, Paul Servant, 6th and 7th respectively. Sean Stevens back in that 5th place spot. Alex Green still running in that P3. Dale Rapp still leading with Todd posted right behind him, trying to push him around. And a big move. Oh, 3 wide. Man, I got choked up for a second. Oh, we're another caution. We caught that live here, folks. We're going to take a rewind and see exactly what happened. Let's get to a chase view. You have Dale Rapp out there on that outside. Lynn McNeese was coming through on the inside. And I don't know if Dale thought he was clear. Oh, he come down and just come down a little too much. Or was that net code? Oh, folks, that was net code. I think either way they would have touched. That's almost a little too close to tell if it was net code or actually touched, but it looked like Dale come down on Lynn, got Lynn loose, spun him around. Looks like that was the only 2 cars involved, the only 2 trucks. You see Anthony English there slowing it down. Several trucks down low. Oh no, Street Sebrands into Ash Regner as well. So there was several other incidences involved there. So yeah, man, big wreck. We're back on Lynn here. Let's get back out here. You see guys coming back down pit road there. I'll make sure that I am live, and I am. Uh-oh. Robert Morrison. There he is. Well, let's go ahead and let's see who we can pick on. You know, let's bring Mr. Kilday up here. We haven't talked to him tonight. If I can get my mouse to work and bring him up here. Mr. Killday, Steve, up in the booth. Got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, man, not a long race. We got 56 of 80 down. How's it feeling out there to you, buddy?
Yeah, it's Daytona night, man. So the trucks are a little wild. There's a lot of bumping and stuff going on, but
well,
hopefully
it is a pretty big field for a season opener, so
yeah, this is super cool. It's 34 cars in a NSRA first race of the season. Yeah, glad to be here for this, and hopefully the race, we get some long green flag runs here, and we could have some fun racing here up to the end.
Well, I think that's what a lot of guys have been saying. They want some long green flag runs, but man, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Now, if I could just remember, I think you were in room 4, wasn't you?
Yeah,
Andrew?
Yep, correct.
All right. Well, buddy, I'm going to let you go, get back down there. Good luck for the rest of the race, man.
Man, you have a good one, dude.
All right, so folks, we heard from Adam Killday there. Glad to have him out here. Man, just glad to have all these drivers out here. 34 truck field. Looks like we've only had one take it behind the wall. So 33 trucks still on the track. We got Jeremy and Matt Wagner going at each other out there in the chat. And Brian Odell. I know Mara's still out there watching. Mark is actually back here. Oh, he's coming off a pit road. So, and again, my ATVO keeps freezing up on my timing screen. All right, Matt. Why are you disappointed in me, buddy? I got to find out. Mr. Matt Wagner out there in chat's disappointed in me. I never seen that, bud. I was kind of looking at everything else, man. I apologize. Your teammate. Oh, yeah, he is your teammate. We're going to get back up here to the front. Pace lights are out on the pace car. You see Robert Morrison out front there. Outside of him is Sean Stephen, Todd Poston, Paul Servant moving up to the 4th place spot. Alex Green in 5th, Luke Gray 6th, Tom Dixon 7th, Kevin Haas at 8th, Adam Killday in 9th, Dusty Burkhart rounding our top 10. Green flag is out, folks. We are back racing again. Lap 58 of 80. Getting closer to that final countdown for Brian Odell out there in chat. Whoa, a little bit loose there. Kind of hit him a little bit off center. Todd Poston on the number 43, Robert Morrison. A lot of action to kind of watch by myself, guys. Nope, it's not the final countdown yet. We still got 33 laps to go. As Sean Stevens back out to that top spot. Followed by Paul Servant. Alex Green on that outside line getting pushed by the number 30 of Luke Gray. Trying to keep an eye on the front guys. I'm by myself, so trying to keep an eye on everything. A little bit hard to do. We still have Shane Ward is a lap down now. He's the first car lap down. Alex Gippen is 3 laps down. Ash Regner's 3 laps down. And, of course, John Carrera, unfortunately, his night has ended. Little bit of wiggling and wobbling going on up here, folks. Hopefully they can kind of keep an eye on everything. We'll try to get on Todd here and get a cockpit view, see what he sees. Going to be on board with the number 31 of Todd Poston. I hope I'm not butchering his name. Tag you in. Oh, Todd got hooked. Todd is spinning out. We do have a caution. We were on board when that happened. Wow, let's let me get my cameras back out here. We're going to go to a chase view here, and then we're going to rewind this and see what happened to Todd. It's not very often we get on board and something like this happens. Looks like Douglas Johnson out on the outside. Oh, it happened with Douglas and Andrew. Big wreck. Several cars involved. Oh, the Alex Giffen upside down. Wow. Let's see if we can't get back. Dean Biney involved in that as well. You can see the trucks up front there. Everybody just kind of all piled up. Douglas Johnson looked like getting the rough end of the stick on that one. James Mayer spun around. The 99, should be 98 of Alex Giffen. Les Levy looked like he might have got a little piece of it. Rick Seabrand's involved. Russ Hancock involved. Of course, Andrew Schroeder. The 411 of Dixon involved. Dusty Burkhart somehow made it through all of that. Goodness gracious. Several cars involved in all of that. See the leaders coming down on pit road. 19 to go, folks. Pull up our cautions counter here. 8 cautions for 15 laps. Well, it's super speedway racing for sure. Now I know Joshua had to work tonight or work today too, so I know he's probably kind of tired. The chat has voted to interview you. Well, we're going to get back in here. There's Mr. Doug. Let's get a hold of Mr. Doug there. And we're going to bring in Mr. Doug up to the broadcast booth. Doug, got a copy? Hey, buddy, I know you kind of got mixed up in all of that, dude. What'd you see from your end?
I just saw everybody front of me, and then all of a sudden I saw the wall.
Well, you kind of took a ride up on that wall. I mean, you did kind of get hooked there. Maybe a little bit of aggressive driving, but man, how's everything feeling to you so far? How's the race gone for you?
Well, up until a minute ago, it was going decent.
Well, buddy, I know it's super speedway. We know how that can be from time to time. You know, there's 18 laps to go. You're still in it. I mean, you're not a lap down or anything. So, you know, anything can happen, bud.
Yeah, I think whoever was behind me got a little bit greedy or something.
Yeah, I kind of think that's what happened, but you know, just from my point of view, looked like they're trying maybe to go 3 wide and got you on that left rear. But like I said, you're still in it. Still quite a bit of racing. I mean, we're counting it down, but we're getting there, buddy. So I'm going to get you back down. I think you was down there in room 10, so I'll get you back down there. And, man, good luck the rest of the race.
Yeah, boy, thanks, man.
All right, so we get him back down there to the room. That was Douglas Johnson. Getting back up here. Pace lights, the lights on the pace car are out, so they're going to be dropping down to the safety pit road. Hopefully we can get a green flag. 17 to go. It'll be tight if they can finish on fuel. There's Joshua. Good to see you out there, buddy. Yep, it's Josh. You can't talk about him no more, Matt. Chat disabled. We're gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that caution counter. Get our driver bar back up here. It's Show and Todd in second, and Sean Stevens leading us. Pace car dives off the safety pit road, coming into that Geico restart zone, waiting for the green flag. Green flag is out. Here we go. Let's see if we can get these 17 laps. All green flag. Hey, I bet you are, Josh. I was fortunate I got to lay down and take me a little nap today, so. But really been good racing tonight. A lot of side-by-side. Been quite a bit patient up until just this last little bit. But, you know, we're getting down to the wire. 16 to go now. Got Sean Stevens up in that P1 spot. Again, ATVO is acting goofy and not updating for me. But we have Sean Stevens there in that top spot, Paul Servant. Coming in P3 or P2, Luke Gray on the outside in that P3 spot. Adam Kilday, P4, Todd Poston on that outside line, trying to push Luke up there to the front. You guys out there in chat are killing me. 18 viewers, 6 likes. Guys, if you have it, please hit that like button for me. Let's Josh and MaxspeedTV know that I'm doing a good job for them out here. And, you know, these guys at NSRA, some of them are watching while we're live, and some of them will go back and watch, kind of see how things went. We've got 14 to go. We're going to go ahead and check on some of the other field here. Kind of see where everybody's at. You see Ben Peterson back here kind of by himself. Rick Seabrands, he's up here in the mix, running 16th at the moment. Got Cole Spalding running 14th, but I show him 17th on ATVO. Josh said, I'm your side chick? I don't think so. Joshua equals Josie. Oh, good Lord. I'm going to try to check on some of these guys. Everybody, I mean, they're just side-by-side racing right now. You see Andrew Schroeder there trying to make a run on that outside. He's got the 411 right there behind him. James Mayer there on the inside. of Andrew. That's Tom Dixon, who is 2 laps down, but he's just trying to stay up there. Getting back up here, Bubba Winningham in the 10th spot, showing 8, but he's on that outside line. Get back up here, looks like Paul Servant's up here in that lead. That P1 spot, still have Luke Gray on that outside. Todd posting right behind him. Adam Kilday coming up into the mix now, running in that 3rd position. Whoa, boys. Little bit of dooring going on. 3 wide back here. Number 49, that is Cole Spalding with Anthony English. Still running 3 wide, Bubba, right there in that sucker hole. Kind of keeping an eye on if they're going to stay 3 wide. Oh, the 03 car there. That's Kevin Haas getting a little bit squirrely. You got the 4 trucks out on that high side, 3 wide coming up on the leaders. They're going to be able to make this stick, folks. We're at 11 to go. Ready for that final countdown. Going to try to keep an eye on up here. I mean, we're a 3 wide coming up on the lead. Sean Stevens back up into that front spot, switching places with Paul Servant. Again, special shout out to Paul, sponsor of tonight's race. Candy Shack 200, Candy Shack Motorsports 200. Kind of talked to him a little bit about that. Still trying to get that, Anthony English dropping it down, leaving Cole hanging out to dry. Still got Lynn McNeese behind him. The 54 of Todd Mays dropping it down. So Lynn and Cole still out on that outside line. Still running 3 wide. I just don't know if they're going to have enough trucks to get them up towards the front, running 2 trucks. Paul Stravant up here in the first. On that outside, Sean Stevens down on that inside. Adam Kilday behind him. Todd Poston, or Luke Gray pushing Paul up there to that front. Still running 3 wide back here in the back. Or in that mid-pack, Cole Spalding, Lynn McNeese out on that outside. Number 54, Todd Mays in the middle there. The 52, I believe that is Dale Rapps right there in the middle. 2 trucks still on the outside, making it 3 wide as we're coming into turns 3 and 4. 9 to go, folks. Yeah, I'm constipating. These guys, we're wrecking up front. Paul Stravant, big wreck. Oh, they're still wrecking. People trying to get it, drivers trying to get it shut down. Wow. Let's go back here. Let's see. Let me get back on my chase view. We're going to get on Paul here, and we're going to see what happened. Man, that was a huge wreck. Several trucks involved. Paul, bad push. Caught Paul on that right rear bumper. And you could just see the carnage, folks, of everybody going and getting involved in that. Almost easier to say who is not involved. Yeah, that was a massive, massive wreck. Man. So we're going to try to go back live here. Yeah, it shook everything up. Sean was out right there. It looked like he gave him a bad push. Didn't look like anything intentional. Just, trying to hook up with them. So, but right now, Sean's got that P1 spot. Kevin Hawes, P2. Dale Rapp back up there in the P3. And Todd Mays made it through. Adam Kilday. Andrew Schroeder's in that 6th spot. Bubba in that 7th spot. Rick Seabrand's worked his way back up. Dean Wilkinson's up here now in the 9th. Todd Poston's still up here in that 10th spot. Dustin Burkhart's moved up to the 11th. Paul Servant looked like he went down, got his fast repair. He came back out in the 12th. And there's Mr. Cole Spalding running in the 13th spot. He was also involved in that. Sean Wilder, we haven't really talked about much about Sean tonight. Man, let's see if we can't get. Well, it looks like he's coming down on pit road, but we'll see if we can't get Sean up here. See if he can kind of give us an idea of what he's seen. He's down here in race room 10, so we'll let him come back out of pit road, bring him up here real quick. Somehow you snuck into the session. Well, we are live. Ah, spotting for Adam. Okay. Well, I was going to bring Sean up here, but he is still on pit row, or in his pit stall. He may have quite a bit of damage, so let's go ahead and see if we can't bring him up here. See if he wants to talk about anything that happened right now. Sean, Steve up here in the booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Steve. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, man, we're just trying to get through this. We got 6 to go. You've been in your pit box a while, man. Did you get involved in that? I didn't see anything, but looks like you may have quite a bit of damage there.
Yeah, I got hurt pretty hard there.
What did you see? I know from my end it looked like there was a bad push and got the leader spun, but what'd you see from your end there, bud?
It just looked like a bunch of stopped trucks and smoke. I wasn't sure what triggered it, but we were rolling pretty good there, and Dana was up underneath me, so yeah, I think he pushed me right into Lynn there.
Oh, man. Well, 5 to go, bud. It's going to be tight, but overall, been pretty good racing so far. How's everything felt to you out there?
Yeah, it feels real good. First race back after about 6 months. Glad to be in the seat. We're going to have this speedway racing, so we'll get this first one under the belt and everybody will relax, and I think it'll be better as we go.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to get you back down there. I'm not going to keep you any longer. Man, just good luck the rest of the race.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, you heard him. That was Mr. Sean Wilder in the number 91 car. Definitely, I know he said he'd been out for a while, but glad to have him back. We're going to be back here at the front. Pace lights are out. Rick Seabrand's in that top spot. Look who has worked his way back up. Mark Mann. That ought to make Mara happy out there in chat. Seeing Mark up here in that P2 spot. James Mara out there in P3 on that inside line. Alex Green on the outside of him. Shows the number 3 car, but it's actually the number 15 out there on the outside of P4. Adam Kilday. You heard Matt in chat saying he's spotting for Adam right there in that P5. Kevin Haas in the 03 out there on the outside in that P6. Todd Mays 54 inside of P7. Dale Rapp 52 outside in the P8. Andrew Schroeder, the 48 car there in the 9th, and Luke Gray rounding out our top 10. A pace car dives off. We got 5 to go, folks. Coming up to the green flag. Rick Seabrand's going to get us started. Green flag is out. 5 laps to go. Probably going to see quite a bit of aggressive driving, especially with these leaders trying to get their way up to the front. Little bit of wiggle there by James Mayer. Got Mark Mann on the outside with Alex Green giving him a push, trying to get him up front. We're side by side racing for the lead right now. Rick Seabrand's up front. James Mayer right behind him. I mean, right on his bumper. Kind of backed off a little bit in that corner, but he's going to probably suck right up to him when he gets on this straightaway. Oh, James makes an aggressive move, goes out to the outside in front of Mark Mann. Adam Kilday running up on Rick Seabrand's, trying to push him back up there. We're going to see what happens. 3 to go, folks. We're going to stay right here on this front. I know we got a lot of drivers out here. 34. I appreciate you there, Bliss. I am trying my best. A lot of action going on. A lot of drivers out here. We started with 34, still have 33. Adam Kilday is pushing Rick up towards the front, giving him that lead. We're coming up on 2 to go. Mark Mann, James Mayer on the outside, Alex Green, 54, Todd Mays in the mix there. Side by side racing, folks, for the lead here. Two to go. Going to come down to the wire. Whoa, easy, fellas. Definitely don't want to caution now. It'll give us a green-white checker. We only got 2 GWC's attempts. Each driver had 2 fast repairs. James Mayer still on the outside, getting pushed by Mark Mann in the 03 or the 15 of Alex Green. Then you got Rick Seabrand's, Adam Kilday, and Todd Mays on that inside line coming towards the start-finish line. We do have 2 to go. White flag, I'm sorry. It took it a minute. White flag, 1 to go. This is going to be a close finish, folks. It is going to come down to the wire. The way they're running, looks like it's going to be a photo finish, but whatever happens now is going to happen. Rick Seabrand's out right now. That lead, you got James Mayer to his outside. Adam Kilday trying to push Rick to the wind. Who is going to get it, folks, at the line? Here we go, and it looks like Rick Seabrand's, James Mayer, and Adam Kilday as they wreck coming through the finish. Oh, that was close. We're going to go back here, and we are going to look at this finish. And let me get to my chase view, and then we're going to move this around so we can see the front. And here they come, coming up right, I mean, just bumper to tail. Well, we know Rick is going to get the win by about a half a truck length. James Mayer is going to come in that P2 spot. And then Adam Kilday is going to edge out Mark Mann. But it will be just barely by about a half a truck length. All right, guys. Well, we're going to step away for a minute. And we're going to see about getting our top 3 up here. And we'll see if Well, let me get back here. So give us just a few minutes, folks. We'll be right back with our podium finishers. All right, hey fellas, good race tonight, guys. So, we're gonna All right, guys, we're gonna do it just like we always do. Start with the P3, work our way up. Okay. All right. All right, folks. Here we're back. We got the top three. We're going to start with our P3 spot, Mr. Adam Kilday. We're going to bring him up here as soon as this thing starts to work for me. Mr. Adam, hey, man, P3 tonight. Decent turnout for, NSRA's first season race, or season 14 first race, I should say. Man, talk about it. How did it feel out there? How did everything work out for you?
Yeah, at the end, I got involved in the one wreck and had to go down and use a faster pair, and I guess a bunch of other people were involved in that too. So the track position, it didn't really cost me much because I just went into pits. I didn't take tires. I just took my fastie and came back out in a decent spot on that green flag restart. So I wasn't too far back and just managed to put myself in a position to push Rick Seabrand there on that final stint. So,
Yeah, there was lot of. I mean, you guys raced hard to the end. I mean, you barely got the P3, about a half a truck length over Mark, but you started 32nd, worked your way back, pretty patient. I mean, really, all in all, it was really clean racing most of the night. I mean, we all know super speedway racing, it has its ups and downs, but I mean, we had 9 cautions for 27 laps. We had 36 lead changes throughout the whole night, but really good racing from everybody.
yeah, I think I almost had a 0x, I think. I'm not sure. I probably hit the grass a few times, but yeah, I felt like I owed Rick Seabrand's one from a different league. I was kind of in the same scenario we were in on this one tonight, and was going to push him to a win. I think it was an the OP league, and yeah, I got to him a little early and sent him sideways. He managed to get P2 out of that race still, so he salvaged that one, but he could have had that win. But yeah, this one, yeah, it's super cool to see Rick Seabrands come out with this win.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's good seeing all you guys out here. Most of you guys do race with each other over in OP, which we do broadcast here on Maxspeed on Saturdays. But man, all in all, you started 32nd, finished P3. Man, really a great night for you guys. So, going to turn it over to you. Your final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give.
Yeah, a little shout out to NSRA League. They had a real good turnout of drivers tonight. This is super cool to see, man. A little shout out to the admins doing all this too. So they probably have a lot of work ahead of them regarding tonight with the points and all that. Big field, so that's going to be taking a extra effort on their part. And yeah, shout out to Andrew Schroeder. I was running with him in Discord, and yeah, shout out to you too, man. Stephen Lane, taking time out of your night to broadcast the NSRA stuff, dude. So, right on.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I mean, I'd like to be out there racing, but they kind of, they kind of were in a tight spot. Wanted this broadcast, but it is what it is. I'll be back out there soon. I promise.
I understand. Hope to see that happen, man.
Oh, it will. All right, buddy. Well, go celebrate your P3, man. We're going to move on, and man, we'll see you next week.
Sounds good, dude.
All right, buddy. We'll see you later.
All right, peace.
All right, so that's going to bring us to our second place finisher tonight, Mr. James Mayer. We're going to get him up here. James, man, you started 26, finished P2. I think I pulled a medlock and caught you in mid-conversation, but old habits are hard to break, I guess. But man,
all right.
Great turnout for NSRA's season opener. Really good racing, like we said. It was 9 cautions. Yeah. Really wasn't too bad for a super speedway race. Man, talk about it. How'd everything feel to you out there?
A lot of trucks. So I think the cautions are expected. Our plan was to keep it as clean as possible. Just for what worked out. So we could be there at the end. That last run, I was able to save fuel. So took a little gamble. Probably would have made a green-white checkered if that happened. But got the chance to stay out there and get a good track position there for that final little last few laps. And it's always fun racing with those guys to the end there.
Well, it was a good race to the end. I mean, it was real close. You had Mark behind you pushing the far out of you, and then Adam was pushing Rick to the win there. But you were trying. I mean, Rick didn't get you by much, buddy. It was probably about a fender length really between first and second. But yeah, I know we had, like I said, we had quite a few. We had a few cautions. I don't want to say quite a few. We had a few cautions tonight, but we had some new drivers out here. A big field for our first, season opener here. So, how was it running with some of these newer guys? Most of them pretty easy to run around, or were they giving y'all fits or anything like that?
For the most part, I stayed out of the mix. But the guys I were around, especially towards the back, I ran, mid to back most of the race. Guys did an excellent job checking up for the wrecks. So the guys around me, I can't complain there because I never got ran over from behind, which is usually a problem in some of these races. But so it's a new season, a lot of new faces, like you said. So you got to feel each other out a little bit. And but yeah. I think everybody did a good job that I ran around for the most part.
Well, it seemed like it was a fun race to be out there to run. But, man, like I said, you started 26, finished second. Not a bad points night. We did get Buttkicker on board, so, all the points matter. So, man, good points night for you, buddy. So going ahead and turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, things you want to give?
Yeah, thanks to everybody NSRA that's put these races on. Of course, all the guys I race with, Alex, Anthony, Rick, and Mark there. They keep these things fun. Obviously, seeing coming to the end there, I saw someone jump. I think it was Alex jumped out. No blame there for him going for the win. So I knew I had to get to Rick's door. I didn't want to send him off the track the way he did a little bit there, but I was trying to trying to hang on and get there with them. So huge shout out to those guys, and then of course you guys up here in the booth putting the show on, and everybody out there watching.
All right, well, buddy, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Go celebrate your P2, man. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to get him back down there, and that's going to bring us to our winner, Mr. Rick C. Brands. Man, that is not a strange or unfamiliar sight seeing you up here in this P1, buddy.
How about that, man? I really didn't think we had it in us tonight. Especially we missed that wreck. We had to go through the infield there. We caught a little bit of air and in the grass and kind of messed up the left side a little bit. Spotter was saying, but yeah, we'll take it, man. How about Adam Kilday? 100% of that win is in his hands there.
Well, guys, you guys were just amazing watching that. I couldn't get off of the front because, you guys was just nose to bumper that last lap almost all the way through. Now, Adam did back off of you a little bit that I seen in the corner, but the corners in these trucks, especially on a super speedway, can be a little bit tricky. So I don't think he was trying to get you sideways or anything on the corner, but coming down out of that turn 4 into the trial booth, you guys was just, y'all were locked in.
It's so hard to explain to the fans and to everybody that's watching just how hard it is to keep it cool and and have that kind of energy to come back for that long. And he did a tremendous job of doing that. And those bumps that he were giving me, man, it was everything I could do to hang on to those. But you gotta have them, otherwise they're just gonna cook on that outside. And anytime you stay even there with Jim and Mark, I think they lost a little bit of their help there at the end. Otherwise, they were going to have a tremendous run coming back to the checkered. It was probably going to be Jim's race to lose there, I thought, man. But Adam did a tremendous job. All the credit goes to him. Yeah, can't thank him enough.
Well, like I said, you had Mark Mann right behind James. I think he'd rather go by Jim anymore, but and then I think it was Alex Green was right behind Mark, and those three were just hooked up. You got the win by a fender. That's how close it was. But
that's a hard group to outpush. They're some of the best of the business at closing the deal on these races, and to come out here week one and get one like that, we'll take it for sure.
Oh, absolutely. You did start 25th. You did win the race. You only led 4 laps, but I know you got mixed up in some of that. What the big shock was to me, because I run with you guys on NSRA over the summer, was a car count. Oh, we had 34 trucks.
That's a big field, man.
Big field.
Really big field, man. And it was cool to see all them trucks out there. That was a good time. A couple times we tried to go for it. We were trying to get track position, and we were just kind of getting caught up in messes there. And I kind of bumped into Bubba there a little bit when I was pushing hard on him, and then which moved him out of the way. And then I think it was Douglas Johnson was flying in the air, and we hit him up high. It was just one of those nights, man. We just kind of got lucky in that big last wreck, got a little track position, and took advantage of it.
Well, and also a super speedway race, and we've always said this. Everybody said it. It's a crapshoot. It's all. It's not where you run or how you run. It's where you finish. And man, you finished back up in that top spot again.
Definitely hope we didn't use up all our luck for the season. For this one,
I doubt it.
You go back to that bank before the end of the season. I'll guarantee you that.
You're too good of a driver for that. So,
like you said, a lot of this is just right place, right time, and like I said there, and having just a good pusher on your bumper, because I don't win that race if it isn't for Adam.
Yep. You guys, like I said, the picture that I'm showing right now, Adam is about halfway up underneath your bumper. So, it does come in handy, especially when you have, that type of pusher behind you. So
it's where you make those pushes too, so you keep that momentum. You got to have a good high IQ pusher behind you,
exactly,
to come out on top of these. Anybody could just slam draft you and just hope for the best, but you you know, if you have somebody back there with a little higher IQ that knows when to push and how to keep that good energy, it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, exactly. Well, man, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Again, congratulations on your win tonight. Like I said, it's no surprise, no shock seeing you up there in the winner's circle, or the winner victory lane. But man, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give?
Yeah, appreciate the kind words. Appreciate you guys bringing this broadcast to all the fans, everybody tuning in at home, and David O and Bubba and everybody else behind the scenes that puts this out on Sundays. The car count alone says everything you need to say, man. That's a good field they put together, and they worked real hard this offseason to do that. So kudos to them. Can't wait for next week.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing it. Look forward to broadcast again. And, man, I just, being a new broadcaster, I just hope I bring out a good product, not only for our fans, but for you guys that are racing that, go back and watch all of this. So my excitement level may not be as high as Joshua's, but it's still there.
That's awesome, man. We're happy to have you on board and happy that you're available to take all this action to the fans.
Well, honestly, I'd rather be on a track, but, I wanted to do something to help out NSRA. They've been good to me since I've been here, so
that's very cool.
It's a cool deal to have that trust of Bubba and David to bring me in like this. So,
yeah,
but Rick,
good dudes, man.
Yeah, they are. They're great dudes. Well, I'm gonna let you go, buddy. Man, congratulations, and go celebrate your win tonight.
All right, I appreciate you.
All right, buddy. All right, so you heard from our winner tonight, folks. We're going to get to the unofficial results. And depending any admin stuff, I think they're down there reviewing everything right now. I don't think there's going to be much of a decision. We're going to go ahead and stop that. So here we go. Big field tonight. 34 cars started, 33 finished. Rick Seabrand's coming out with the win, followed by James Mayer in that P2. Adam Kilday picking up the third place. Mark Mann coming in fourth, working his way all the way from the back to the front. Todd Mays coming in fifth. Alex Green in sixth. Andrew Schroeder also coming from, I believe, from the back. He led 8 laps tonight, starting and finishing in seventh. Dusty Burkhart finishing in eighth. Kevin Haas in ninth. Dean Wilkinson coming in 10th spot. Todd Poston finishing out the 11th. Dale Rapp coming in 12th. He led 6 laps. Actually started up towards the front. So good race for him. Lynn McNeese coming in 13th. Good race for him as well. Robert Morrison in 14th. Dean Viney in 15th. Cole Spalding in 16th. Les Levy in 17th. Luke Gray, who was running up front most of the race, coming in 18th. I think he was kind of involved in a little bit of a mishap there towards the end of the race. Bob Fitzgerald coming in 19th. Sean Stevens rounding out our top 20. Dana Osborne had a little bit of blinking issue, but he did lead a lap. Came in 21st. Bubba Winningham, probably not the night that he wanted, coming in 22nd. Paul Servant, sponsor of tonight's race, coming in 23rd. Ben Peterson 24th. Sean Wilder in 25th. Shane Ward 26th. Douglas Johnson in 27th. Tom Dixon in 28th. Russ Hancock 29th. Ash Regner in 30th. Anthony English finished in the 31st spot. Alex Giffen in the 32nd. Rob Connors in the 33rd. And John Guerrera in the 34th. All right, folks. Well, again, our winner is going to be tonight Mr. Rick Seabrands. Again, great win for him tonight. Great job on with these guys. Big car count. Glad to have everybody out there and chatting it up. Matt Wagner, Jeremy Medlock, Joshua popped in for a minute. Miss Bliss there. I'm not sure who that is, but glad to have you here. Brian Odell, my nephew Dylan. Trying to kind of go through here and see who I'm missing, if anybody. I know Mara was out there for a little bit. She's probably still watching to finish up. But yeah, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Was kind of hoping Joshua was going to pop in here for a minute, but I know he had to work today, and he broadcasted over in SRU tonight. But wow, 34 car count, great turnout. And I want to see before I go if I can speak with Bubba. So give me just a minute, folks. I'm going to see if we can grab Bubba real quick. And before we head out, give me just 1 minute and I will be right back. All right, folks. We're going to give it just a minute before we sign off. I want to bring Bubba up here to the booth. They're finishing up some admin stuff. Going to be just a minute. But, you know, definitely glad to have everybody that come out to watch the race tonight. Glad to have everybody out there in chat. Matt Wagner, I know you're giving me a hard time, buddy. But like I said, I just want to make sure that we get a good good product for NSRA and for our fans. So, but next week, let's go ahead and bring up. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the schedule here while we're waiting on Bubba. We're gonna stop that, and we're gonna bring the schedule up. It's not showing. Why is that not showing? It should be showing the schedule. Okay, well, it's not showing the schedule, but we can do it this way so everybody can see it. Oh, that's not the schedule. Here we go. So we're going to look at the schedule here real quick, folks. So we just had Daytona tonight. Next week, we're going to be at Talladega in the trucks. Now, we'll run the trucks for 4 races. And then we're going to go to Xfinity for 4 races. And then we'll do the Gen 4s for 2 races, back to the trucks, Xfinity for the last 3 races, including the championship race. Like I said, I don't know why the schedule didn't pop up for me, but we're going to figure that out. Still got a few bugs to work out. Like I said, we're going to wait on Bubba here. Want to get his final thoughts of the race tonight. Bubba is one of the admins that puts this race together. So we're going to go ahead and get our winner back up here again, Rick Seabrands. Congratulations to him on the win tonight. And definitely glad to have the car count that we had. So we're just waiting on Bubba to pop up in here. Like I said, he does do the race control after the race to make sure that everything goes fine. Well, while we're waiting on him, I'm going to go ahead and pay a bill. We're going to go ahead and show you what they're racing for as far as a champion. They will receive a Buttkicker system. So hang tight, and I will be right back. All right, folks, we are back. We're still waiting on Bubba to come up here. Like I said, I wanted to get his final thoughts of the race, how everything went, and what we're going to expect from NSRA in the next few races. Also, don't forget, we are a partnership with WGG. So if you go to WGG.com, visit them. They are an energy drink to make you be you. No added color, sugars, or maltodextrins, as Joshua don't like to say that word, but that's how it is pronounced. But use Maxspeed or the MSTV 10%. Use that code for 10% off of your first or your order of WGG. So we're just waiting on Bubba to show up. Again, thank you everybody out there in YouTube land watching the stream. Still hanging with us. I know y'all kind of on edge there to see what Bubba has to say. But give me just a minute. All right, folks, we're still waiting on Bubba. Not sure what they're finishing up, but like I said, I don't want to interrupt them. He is finishing up some final admin stuff. Again, we appreciate everybody from MaxspeedTV, everybody joining tonight. Great race, big field. Definitely glad to have everybody that joined, the drivers, all the drivers. If it wasn't for them, the league wouldn't have taken off, so. Well, don't know what else I could do. Like I said, I don't want to keep you guys up much longer. So we are going to catch up with Bubba. Looks like he may be just about done. Hopefully he'll come up here on his own. Don't want to pull him if I don't have to. All right. Give me 1 second again, folks. I will be right back. All right, folks, we caught up with Bubba. He had to finish up some admin stuff. Didn't want to keep anybody a whole lot longer, Bubba, but wanted to get your your final thoughts on the race tonight. The car count was amazing. Great turnout for our first race of the new season. Go ahead and give us, what do you think?
Yeah, overall, yeah, we're real pleased with the turnout. We saw some good friends that we haven't seen for some time, and it felt like a first race of a season. There were just some a lot of checkups that led to the high number of cautions that we had, and so it's just little simple stuff, you know. It wasn't because of overly aggressive driving, going 3 wide, 4 wide, or anything like that. Just a few little preseason type jitters, you know. So I imagine it'll be a lot cleaner next week, and we'll have a good run, and everybody will be happy. But overall, it was fun. I had a great finish. Rick put up a good victory there. It was a fun at the end. The guys were having a blast. I could hear them on chat talking about it there. So good race overall. We're going to clean it up a little bit next week.
Well, you know, we figured, I mean, super speedway races always tend to have, you know, cautions breed cautions, as we've always said. But really, it wasn't that bad. We had 9 cautions for, I think it was 27 laps total. But really, all in all, it was, you know, guys were being patient, making good moves, just a few little hiccups here and there. I have to agree with you on that one. But Talladega next week, man, you know, a little bit wider track, probably going to be a little bit more comfortable running 3 wide at that track.
That's right.
But I wanted to bring you up here. I mean, again, we had Buttkicker come on board. That, you know, that is just an amazing system. One of these days, I either buy me one or win me one.
That's right. We're gonna get it one way or another with this one.
But well, man, I'm not gonna keep you much longer. I'm not gonna keep our fans much longer. We've been at this for a little over 2.5 hours. So, but again, you know, it was a great night. Glad to have you know, be a part of NSRA and MaxspeedTV coming back, or bringing back NSRA. So
that's right. Awesome to have you making the call, and we look forward to having it again next week, and I'll be talking to you between now and then.
That sounds good. Well, Bubba, have a good night, buddy. We're going to get out of here and say goodbye to all our fans.
All right. Thank you now.
All right. All right, folks. Well, that is going to do it for us tonight on MaxspeedTV. Again, thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight, and hope you enjoyed the race. And we will see you guys at Talladega next week. Be safe and have a good night.